is actually the first time I've spoken yet today, which is really weird. I think it's like 9:30. I am having an easy day today. I have just done a very, very small amount of makeup because I can't be bothered. And I am so sorry about the light. It looks like it's going to be the most grey, rainy, cloudy day ever today, so the light is not going to be doing me any favours. So I've just been getting ready. I've actually been trying something a little bit new. I put some dry shampoo in my hair last night and then slept in it, and I put in a little bit more than normal, and I didn't like rub it into my roots with my fingers, and I actually sprayed a little bit on the top of my head as well. I have to say, the volume I'm getting out of my hair this morning, it feels brand new. Am I going to style it in any way? I feel like something needs to happen with it because it is looking a little bit crazy. I feel like as soon as I go outside and it hasn't been brushed for a little while, then it is going to go a bit bonkers. I need to find myself some proper straighteners. I've got like a little travel set that I very rarely use because I always forget to charge it until it's too late, which is exactly what I'm doing now. And I'm looking at it on the floor and it's like flashing with one bar, which means as soon as I turn it on, it's basically going to run out. So I need to get myself some proper straighteners because I want to kind of try like a straightened but like flicked end look and just try and see how it looks with like the ends flicked in, kind of like the quick easy blow dry look, because I'm not very good at that and I'm not very good at experimenting with my hair, so I want to give that a go. I've been very cozy this morning and I decided to put the Christmas tree on and light a cozy candle because why not? Why not? It is almost the middle of December, which I can't even talk about because it makes me sad. But yeah, why not? Why not have the Christmas tree on at all hours of the day? Now, I'm not going to spend forever talking to you in here this morning because I know the quality is just going to be absolutely abysmal, but I am going to finish getting ready. I thought I would just have a nice little cozy weekend vlog with you this week, which is kind of what I ended up doing last week. And I don't know, I've kind of been thinking about my channel and thinking like going into the new year. Obviously I started this channel in January this year, so by the time the new year comes around it will have been like a year. It'll be like my year YouTube anniversary, and I was kind of thinking about going into the new year, like what sort of videos I want to do more of, what sort of videos I want to do less of. I feel like I really enjoy doing vlogs the most and just bringing you along my day-to-day life. I'd really like to know what you guys kind of enjoy the most on my channel. Is it the hauls? Is it kind of what's new in shops? Is it just day-to-day life? Would you like to see more fashion things? I don't know why I just went off on that tangent, but I was kind of just reflecting about it yesterday, and that's kind of the direction that I want to take this channel. And I think it evolves every single video, every single month. I'm kind of finding my way and finding my space on YouTube and online in general, and kind of where I fit and where I'm happy and what I enjoy and what you enjoy. But yeah, I was just kind of having a bit of a think about it. Anyway, I told you I wasn't going to start rambling on whilst this horrendous light was going on, and I just talked for like 10 minutes. So anyway, plans for today. James is actually away. He has been away for a few days and he gets home quite late tonight. So it is my job today to make sure the house is tidy, to go and do a food shop, and to try not to buy too much Christmas food. I'm really bad when I'm on my own and James knows it. So I think he's quite nervous that I'm going to basically break the bank with my food shopping this week. But I'm going to plan all the meals. I don't need to buy too many. I only think I need to buy like 3 meals because we've got things left over and we're going out. So I'm going to plan those meals. I need to top up some snacks in the house and I will show you what I pick up. I don't know how busy the supermarket's going to be because this time of year, everything shopping wise tends to go a little bit crazy. I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to find some jewellery. Maybe I'll find some jewellery whilst I've got you here. I don't know what to wear. I've basically got today my V-neck jumper that I got from the Ideal Home show, which is literally super cozy, super comfy, and that is all I need today. And then I've got my brown Adenola leggings on, which I basically live in. So I need my watch. This is the first thing that I'm going to put on. By the way, I will show you in proper light, but I got my Christmas nails done yesterday. Hopefully you can see. I was talking to my nail lady. I was stuck between two things, right? I was stuck between this super sparkly one, which I also have on my toes, by the way, and a much more kind of muted champagne one with like a very slight shimmer. And she basically looked at me and she was like, Lyndsey, if you're going to go for sparkle, like, you need to just go for sparkle. When at any other time of the year are you going to be able to get away with going this sparkly? So I just went for it and I absolutely love them. I just think they're so Christmassy. Earrings. Seeing as I am probably not going to wear a necklace with this, which earrings shall I go for? I've got my Monica Vinader studs. I've got my Astrid and Miu Huggies, which do look quite nice. Or I have another Monica Vinader set. I've got my kind of square hoops. I think I might go for the square hoops. I'm kind of liking that, to be honest. Let's go for the square hoops. Okay, I haven't brushed it out, but hair is done. This is what I'm looking for, my comb. The straighteners did not straighten. I literally unplugged them and they died. So I had to plug in my curlers, and rather than curl my entire hair, I basically just did like one curl right at the end, just to basically, so you can see now I've brushed it out, just to basically give it a little bit of something and a little bit of volume without like a full-on curl, because I couldn't be bothered. Do I go half up, half down? Is that something that I could get away with? Because I've always thought that I cannot get away with it. But maybe I'm in the mood for trying new things. I've actually done it. I think I'm going to try this today. I have not had a half up, half down hairstyle, I'm not even joking, for probably like 10 plus years. In fact, I don't even think I've ever done it, because I've always thought that it looks really stupid. But with a bit of something going on down here, let me turn around and show you. With a bit of something going on down here, I actually think I've made it work. I think I've made it work. This is my pile of like HelloFresh, Gusto, various recipes that we have had in the past when we were using HelloFresh and using Gusto. And I basically collected like so many recipes, loads and loads and loads. Those are all of the Gusto ones, and then these are all of the HelloFresh ones. And when I'm feeling like I need a little bit of inspiration for a nice dinner, I start looking through the recipes. Do you know what as well? This is really bad and I'm so embarrassed to tell you this. Obviously I was on my own last night and I had such a sweet craving. Like, I get them all the time, and normally I'm able to kind of, sorry about the lighting in here as well, I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video. Normally I can resist the cravings. I did something really bad, like really, really bad. I went upstairs and I opened someone's Christmas present. I mean, I hadn't wrapped it. I literally had bought it like a day ago, and I had to open the biscuits. It was awful, and can I just say, I'm actually too embarrassed to show you the damage that I've done in this box of biscuits. Like, put it this way, you'd think James and I together had attacked it. But no, it was just me. One thing I am going to have to put back on the food shop list for today, which I'm going to attempt to hide from James, but I might not be successful, is another pack of biscuits. And we can keep these for when we're feeling peckish in the evening. I am such a nightmare. I can't believe I did that. We have had like tubs of chocolate in the house. We've had biscuits in the house. We've had shortbread in the house, and I have managed to resist. But these I cannot. I had to do it, and boy, did I go in hard. I'm not messing around today. I am going out dressed as the Michelin Man because it is just not nice weather right now. It looks much more grey than it does on the camera as well. Yes, I still have a pumpkin case on my phone because I ordered the most amazing Christmas phone case in the world, and when it arrived I realised that I'd ordered completely the wrong size. So I sent it back for an exchange, but I actually haven't heard anything and I want to make sure that it's actually being exchanged. So I need to contact them. You may or may not have spotted the dad present behind me. Is this not the most dad present you've ever seen? It is indeed a 4-foot long spirit level, but that's what he wanted, so that is what he's got. Oh my gosh, I think I maybe underestimated just how busy Tesco's was gonna be. I have never parked over here before. I mean, I would say about a quarter of the car park is super flooded. Sorry, the sun appears to be coming out. I almost forgot what the sun looked like. I obviously didn't realise how much it rained last night, because on the way here literally all of the roundabouts were flooded, half the roads were flooded, and it turns out that half the Tesco car park is flooded as well, which is brilliant. We are home. I'm feeling a little bit bedraggled, but I made it. Now, I did not expect to get very much in the food shop, and I only bought 3 meals, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, I actually feel like I bought quite a lot. But I will spin you around and show you. So this is everything I picked up in today's little Tesco shop. I love seeing what people get in their food shop, so if you find this really boring, then feel free to skip, but I just find it really interesting. So I picked up a pizza just because it's useful to have normally when I am like to and from work, I haven't got much time at home, I need like some quick fuel at lunchtime that will fill me up. I got some bacon, I got a couple of packs of that. I got some eggs, which I need to pop into the egg holder. Some orange juice. We normally always have some orange juice and some apple juice in the fridge. We have plenty of apple juice left over, so we just needed orange. I got another small milk, although I'm thinking in hindsight, maybe I should have got a bigger one because we keep drinking hot chocolate. I got some bits for the dinners. So I got some fresh basil, some spinach and some tender stem broccoli, which is for some various pasta / gnocchi meals. I got a big bag of carrots. I got some chopped tomatoes, and also I've never bought this before, but one of the recipes that I looked at in the Gusto book said that it needed garlic paste, and I'm sure I could probably make my own garlic paste, but I just thought I'm going to try this. I just thought, screw it. It was on offer, so I just went with it. I got some chicken goujons, which were actually reduced because they go out of date today. I think it's the 9th of December today. So I'm just going to throw those in the freezer as and when we desperately need some food. Some mince for the gnocchi. I'm going to make kind of like a gnocchi ragu sort of thing. I got some soft cheese because I'm going to make with the spinach like a chicken pesto spinach recipe, which I'm sure you guys have seen before. Some spinach and ricotta ravioli, which I'm going to have with the tender stem broccoli, and also pesto and some panko breadcrumbs on top, which again I think you guys have seen me make so many times, but it's so quick and so easy. Some chicken. I got some smoked salmon for us to have for breakfast in the morning, along with the rest of the eggs and some croissants, which I've got here. I got a couple of little treaty bits, so I got some more hot chocolate because I know we will run out. I don't know what it is about Milky Bar, but I had a bag of them the other day, and all of a sudden I've just like become obsessed with them again, and they're not even that expensive, so I just picked up a bag of those. I did get some more Nutella because I kind of decided I'm going to make, along with this puff pastry, I'm going to make a little bit of a Christmassy bake tomorrow if I have time when we get back from Winchester. To be fair, I might do it this afternoon, depending on how much time I get. That could be something for me to do to sort of keep myself busy. I got a fresh loaf of bread, some fresh bread because we love this. This is the gnocchi that I mentioned earlier. These are quick and easy for James and I to take to work if we don't have time to have any breakfast in the morning. I also got some cereal bars because they're handy for me to throw into my my bag. James's crisps, he loves these salt and vinegar ones, and then these were also on offer, so I thought I would get some bags of sweet and salty popcorn. I'm going to get all of this put away. I survived the Saturday Tesco shop, the Saturday December, mid-December Tesco shop, and I made it home in one piece with everything that I needed. So I've just finished catching up on a couple of YouTube vlogs that have gone up in the last couple of days. I tell you what, I feel like every man and his dog is doing vlogmas at the moment. So I have just got, I'm so cold. So I have got like an endless supply of YouTube vlogs to watch, and they are all very festive and I am loving them. I have finished some lunch, and I think whilst I have a bit of quiet time and I do not want to go outside for the remainder of today, I think I'm going to make a festive bake. I'm going to go and get the puff pastry. I've had a look online at what it is I'm planning on making, because I want to make the famous slash viral slash very popular year on year pastry Christmas tree. But I've realised to make like a big full size one, I think I should have got 2 puff pastry sheets rather than just one, because I think you're supposed to lay out one and then put another one on top. Maybe I'll just make like a half size one, because it's only going to be for me and James anyway, and it's probably a good idea that we don't eat like half a jar of Nutella between us. So yeah, I think I'm going to give that a go. Whilst I've got a bit of time, I'll put some festive Christmas music on. I will attempt to warm up the house. I'm going to have to go and boost the heating because it is so cold downstairs today. And it doesn't help that obviously we've got the big window, and then we've also got the patio doors as well. Sorry, that was probably a really bad angle of my face. Let's go and get our bake on. It's really easy. It's literally 3 ingredients, like pastry, technically 4 ingredients if you want to, but pastry, Nutella, an egg for like an egg wash over the top, and then also if you have some icing sugar, you can like sprinkle icing sugar over the top to kind of make it a bit more festive, a bit more snowy looking on the tree. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see how we get on. I really hope I have enough pastry, but we shall see. It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year So the Christmas tree is currently in the oven, and I have to say, you're not even gonna be able to see because the door's not been cleaned properly, but it smells incredible. And then I've also, I can't really move you along very far because I've actually had to plug my phone into the charger, but I found this Christmas tree platter that I got from B&M, and it should be the perfect size to display my pastry Christmas tree, so hopefully it looks okay and I can display it on there. The Christmas tree is done. Now, the icing sugar was a little bit tricky, so it's patchy, but I feel like for a first attempt, I'm quite happy with this, and I have learned quite a lot. I've actually used it for a bit of Instagram content that I've needed to do with Denby, which is really exciting. It actually worked a lot better on this platter than it did on the other Christmas tree because it was just completely the wrong shape and it looked really random. So yeah, I've made a little tablescape on the table, which I've been playing around with some fresh new Denby tableware, and of course the star of the show, my Christmas tree, which I absolutely cannot wait to eat. You can basically like snap off these little branches and it looks delicious. I'm gonna have to wait till James gets home though, because I feel like I can't break the Christmas tree until we're both able to try it at the same time. But yeah, I'd say that was a success. I've even managed to clean up the surfaces. My first Christmas bake of 2023, a little bit later than I expected it to be, but nevertheless, we have our first bake. Good morning. It is now Sunday. James got home last night and I was very pleased to see him because we had quite the storm yesterday evening. I honestly don't know how our fence is still standing in the back garden. It was literally going like this in the wind. It was a bit crazy, and there were all sorts of noises going on outside and things hitting the windows and things hitting the walls, and I was just very grateful to have him home. I have just finished making myself, gosh, we are once again experiencing a very dark day, but I've just finished making myself a chai latte, a Suster and Gren chai latte, which is super easy, doesn't even require any milk. You literally just put the packet in with some hot water and you are good to go, and it smells delightful. This is the caramel one. Oh my gosh, it is the coziest drink ever. It's another very, very rainy, windy morning. So I think we are still gonna try and go to the Christmas market. I'm gonna put this down because it's still quite hot. Yeah, we're still gonna attempt the Christmas market today, but we're going to try and go this afternoon when the rain has cleared up a little bit, because I think the rain is supposed to last until kind of 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So James has actually booked a lunch reservation at a really nice restaurant that I love and I never get to go to because there's just not many of them around. So that was very kind of him. He sent me the booking confirmation last night and just said my treat. I think he'd missed me. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to having a little lunch date with James, and then afterwards, as long as it's not too busy and it's not too wet, we are going to have a stroll around the Christmas market and see what we can find. The weather is absolutely treating us today. Could I have worn a coat that is any worse for this weather? I mean, obviously it's not real fur, but hey ho, we're just gonna go with it. I've got my umbrella. Fingers crossed it stops.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else.
We are back home again. Obviously, all of the shape that I had in my hair, like at all, has come out. I didn't really manage to film a huge amount, partly because of the crowds, partly because it was raining, so it was just a bit drizzly, and I didn't really want to have to like keep taking my hand out my bag because I was holding an umbrella as well. We did have a really nice time. We had an absolutely delicious lunch, and the Christmas market was quite good. I didn't buy anything. It was kind of very like, not samey is the wrong word, but kind of like basically a mixture of like bath bombs, hats and scarves, gin, and that was kind of it. And then the odd like Christmas decoration, but it was nice. It did feel quite magical, and they had some really nice like mulled wine stalls and roasted chestnut stalls, and obviously like the little food centre as well. So yeah, it was nice. We did have a really nice time, but I am very glad to be back in the warm. There were a couple of things I wanted to chat to you about. So thing number one, well, basically kind of in with the old, no, not in with the old, out with the old, in with the new. Two things really. Thing number one, I've decided that, well, I did decide at the end of this year, I basically wanted to go through all of my wardrobe and look at the things that I pretty much haven't worn all year. I wanted to test spring, summer, autumn, winter, although we didn't really have much of a summer this year, so I'm not going to be too sort of ruthless with the summer stuff, because I know that I just didn't get the chance to wear it, not because I don't like it, but because it basically rained the entire summer. But I want to look at the things that I've pretty much gone all 4 seasons now and I haven't worn, and just be really savage with myself and just let them go and just sell them. I think I'm going to put them on Vinted and make some way for some new bits in the year. I've decided I need to stop buying things kind of in the moment that I really like, unless I've either A, got an outfit already in mind that I can wear it with, or B, it works with loads and loads of different outfits. I need to get some more sort of really solid basics in my wardrobe. I don't have a really nice, high quality, plain white t-shirt, like things like that I just don't have. So that's what I'm going to try and focus on in the new year. So in order to make some space and to kind of make space mentally and physically, I think I'm going to have a big old clear out. So that's one thing I'm going to do this afternoon whilst I have a little bit of downtime. I'm feeling pretty tired today. I don't know why. I just don't have much energy today. I'm just feeling like I need to go a little bit slower paced. So I'm going to do that. The other thing I wanted to show you is I actually had a couple of things turn up from Katie Loxton. We're talking like weeks ago, and I haven't even taken them out the bag. That is how bad I've been. I've just basically unboxed them today and I've not even looked at them properly. So I thought I would show you in case you are looking for some very last minute Christmas gifts, or you just feel like treating yourself, then why not? I'm always interested to see what people have been buying anyway. I did take out today my scoop bag, I think it's called, my Katie Loxton bag, which has still got James's treats in from the Christmas market, so I need to give those to him. Seeing as he treated me to lunch, I treated him to some cakes whilst we were in the market. But yeah, I've been loving this. I really, really like it. I really like the kind of strap detail that you get here. I love the size of it. I love the shape of it. I love the colour of it. So yeah, I've been using that. The other thing I got, which I have had my eye on for a little, there's the wrapping gone. I've had my eye on it for a little while now because I keep seeing it. I saw it on the website and I was kind of, I'm not sure. And then I saw it posted a few times on Instagram and I was like, I need that bag. So this is the bag that I decided to pick up. I can't remember the price of it, but I will obviously leave it linked down below, and I do have a discount code that you can use as well, which is fabulous. But I think the thing that really did it for me was this gorgeous gold detail. It's so simple, but I think it just completely elevates the whole bag. I don't know if it has a longer strap. I'll take out the packaging. No, just the simple strap. So it's got the zip compartment inside. This basically swings over and does up, and then it's pretty much a shoulder bag. but it's a really nice size. It's not too big, but also you can fit quite a lot of things in if you did want it to be kind of like your everyday bag. I really like it, and I love the colour as well. I don't know how well the colour shows up in this light, but it's this gorgeous kind of chocolatey minky colour. I mean, it would be absolutely perfect for autumn. I know we've got a little while to wait until autumn comes back around, but I just think it's gorgeous. If you're a neutrals lover like me and you like whites and creams and beiges and browns, then this is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't have a bag this colour. Then the other thing I got was teeny tiny, but I really needed a new card holder. I say new card holder, I don't have a card holder. So I decided to pick this one up. I think this is in the colour mink, but the other colour that they have in this, which I really love, which I actually got for Fiona because I knew she would love it, and she did love it, was the chocolate colour, which is like a real chocolate, like rich, classy, luxury sort of chocolate colour. But I went for the mink, which pretty much, is it the same colour? It's pretty much the same. In fact, it is the same colour as the bag. So there we go, we'll be matching. So yeah, I thought I'd get a card holder as well. And if you do need any kind of last minute stocking gifts, I think this is about £12 full price. So with the discount code, it must be around the £10 mark that this comes to. So if you need a little extra Christmas present idea, then this might be a good one. I love the smell of it. I just love the smell of leather. I'm one of those people, I go around like sniffing anything that's leather. Those are my little new pieces. So, out with the old, in with the new. Let's do the out with the old. Let's get it done. I'm going to stick my slippers on because I've got very cold feet. I'm going to open up my wardrobe and put the light on. It does make it very orangey in here, but I actually need the light to be able to see properly. And I'm basically going to go through this whole wardrobe. I obviously have the other wardrobe in the snug room, so I basically keep jeans / trousers and all of my tops and jumpers and accessories in this wardrobe, and then in the other wardrobe in the snug room is where I basically keep my blazers, my coats and my cardigans and some of my workwear trousers. I'm trying to find a better way to sort of organise it, but for the time being, that's what seems to work. So I pretty much just get dressed in here, and then if I need a blazer or a coat to throw on top, then I just snip into the next room and grab it. I'm expecting a relative pile, okay? I want at least 10 things gone out that wardrobe, which for me is quite good. Officially got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 things. Let me spin you around because the lighting is horrendous. 17 things that I'm going to get rid of, which I'm very proud of. So I'm going to get some photos taken. I'm going to get these listed up. Fingers crossed, I'm going to get them gone. So it means I can have a bit of a refresher in the new year. So yeah, let's get all of these listed up. And then that will be one job ticked off my list that I have been putting off. I am feeling absolutely schnackered. All of the clothes are now listed up. Can you believe? I think I finished them like 5 or 6 minutes ago, and one of them is already sold, which is amazing. This is why I love Vinted, because stuff can just sell so quickly. Hopefully, if anything else goes, I can get the bits posted out tomorrow when I have some time. It's kind of getting to that time on a Sunday in December where the light is disappearing, it is starting to get dark. I'm starting to think about having a warm drink, putting my pyjamas on, cozying down for the evening. I've literally stuck my hair up in a clip because it was just annoying me and I didn't want it in my face. Yeah, I don't really know how long this vlog has been this weekend. It might be really long or it might be really short by the time I've edited it, because I think I did film quite a lot yesterday. And today has just turned into, it was intended to be quite an active, busy day, and I have got some bits done. We've got some bits done in the house. We've actually done some painting this morning as well. So all along the hallway is like newspaper, ornaments everywhere, furniture everywhere. I say we've done painting, James has done painting. Basically because the hallway was quite it was an off-white colour already. It had a lot of marks on it, so it did need to be touched up, but also it had like a blue undertone to it. And when you kind of looked at it up close, it just looked really blue. And personally, I'm not a blue person. So I wanted to stick with a very off-white colour. I wanted it to be very simple, very light, very neutral, because the majority of our hallways and stairways get very little light. They're really dark. So I used a coat paint colour. I'll show you once it's all dry. I'll show you once it's all done, probably next week. But it's basically just a really nice neutral off-white colour. I think I will wrap up the vlog here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it hasn't been too boring, just pottering around with me and spending some time food shopping and baking and wandering around, and most of all probably just chatting. We are getting really close to Christmas now. We are getting really flipping close to Christmas. I think it might be Christmas 2 weeks today, or 2 weeks tomorrow. I can't remember what day Christmas is this year. Christmas Eve is 2 weeks today. I mean, arguably, I actually find Christmas Eve even more exciting than Christmas Day, because I just love the build-up. I get so unbelievably excited. So this time in 2 weeks, I'm going to be freaking out. I will leave the vlog here. I'm just going to put some cozies on. I think I'm going to put the TV on, persuade James to maybe watch a Christmas film with me once we've got the house tidied up, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.